Hey yo, what's up? Pasai Baller here. We are to discuss the games for tomorrow. That'll be June 7, June 7 game day. There are two games, by the way. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference, the semis between the Bucks and the Nets. And then the other one is the first game of the series between Denver Nuggets and the mighty Phoenix Suns. Okay, but on this video, let's talk about the first game. Okay, Bucks versus Nets. Nets is up in the series, 1-0. This game is still going to be played in Barclays Center, so that will be in Brooklyn's home. All right, so before we start, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed to our channel yet. Please click on the subscribe button below and include that bell logo so that automatically you guys will be informed whenever there's a new video up. Okay, so what happened here? Again, Brooklyn Nets won the first game, 115-107. That was a perfect opportunity for the Milwaukee Bucks to steal one game in Brooklyn's home because James Harden got hurt during the start of the game. Just less than a minute that has passed by. James Harden went out of the court because of his hamstring injury. It's just that again, Milwaukee Bucks failed to take advantage of that loss of Brooklyn, and Brooklyn still managed to escape with a win, 115-107. Now approaching game 2, James Harden is actually listed as out. Also Green, that's for Brooklyn Nets. So those are two people who are out or who won't be playing. So for Milwaukee Bucks, I think this is another perfect opportunity for them to again steal one game in Brooklyn's home. It's very rare for you to find great opportunities to get one game in the home of your opponent, especially if your opponent is as strong as Brooklyn Nets. So if I were Milwaukee Bucks, I gotta go out there and figure out what needs to be done. Now the spread, by the way, is minus 1.5 for Brooklyn Nets. And what needs to be done, by the way? For me, it's simple. Take advantage of your advantage. So what do I mean by that? Milwaukee Bucks, they're actually bigger. They have the size that can purely dominate Brooklyn Nets. They have Brook Lopez. If you saw Brook Lopez in the in the few minutes of a few moments of that game, Brook Lopez was actually killing the Brooklyn Nets inside. No one can stop Brook there. I know they have Claxton, I know they have Blake Griffin, but man, Brook Lopez is just way bigger. Plus, if Antetokounmpo would actually keep on driving, I don't think they would be able to contain or stop Giannis if they would keep on driving inside, if they would keep on going inside the paint. If you saw Drew Holiday, look at Drew Holiday, man. He had a lot of dribble drives, he had a lot of layups, he had a lot of loopers. Because again, there is no legit defender out there for Brooklyn Nets. They're not using DeAndre Jordan anymore. So it's simple for me, for Milwaukee Bucks. Well, I know it's easier said than done, but for me that should be the game plan. Go inside the paint. Go to Brook Lopez. Go to Giannis. I'm sure they would exert effort in trying to defend them, but that could actually draw fouls. Kevin Durant can stop Giannis, especially in the post. Brook Lopez, man, he would dominate Claxton. He would dominate Blake Griffin. If not, he would draw fouls. And Brook Lopez has improved a lot in terms of the free throws. And also, if I were the Bucks, I would minimize the 3-point shots. They shot 30 3-point shots in that game, and they only made 6. So that's 20% if my math is right. And if they can just maybe take 20 instead of 30, and those other 10 field goals, they just do it inside in the paint. Man, look at the score. They even lost by just 8, and they sucked in the 3-point area. So on my pick here, I'm gonna go with Bucks right now. But if I see that Bucks won't still be able to figure this thing out. Now I guess it's kind of clear that it's going to be Brooklyn all the way. But I'm still not losing hope with Milwaukee Bucks. If I were able to think about it, I'm pretty sure that Milwaukee Bucks head coach was able to think of it. If not, maybe he was able to figure out something better. But again, for me, they have the size, so they need to take advantage of it. Brook Lopez, Giannis, they need to dominate. Plus, Tucker is there, helping out for the rebounds and putbacks and all that. By the way, Forbes was also missing in action on that game one. Forbes was such a force in the first round. If they can actually make Forbes turn on his shooting, that could also mean trouble for Brooklyn Nets. So my pick on this one would be Milwaukee Bucks. Sorry about that. Plus 1.5. Again, my personal pick would be Milwaukee Bucks plus 1.5. Stick around for the video for the next game. Peace out. Pass and love, and God bless.